In this clip, we're going to introduce tens complement multiplication. So again, we're going to start with closed fists. The first one I'm going to do is 7 times 7. So I want to get the tens complement. Start with the right hand. It already is 7. And so when I start my count, I want to count up to 10. So I'm going to start my count at 8, then 9, then 10. 3 fingers extended. The reason that 3 is a tens complement of 7 is because 7 and 3 are 10. All right, I want to multiply 7 times 7. So I'm going to do this. 8, 9, and then the thumb 10. So we have 3 fingers extended on each hand. And the rule for tens complement multiplication is this. I'm going to multiply the open fingers, and that'll be the ones place. And then I'm going to add the closed fingers, and that's going to be the tens place. So I have 3 times 3, and that's 9, so that's my ones place. I add the closed fingers, so I have 2 in my right hand and 2 in my left hand, and 2 and 2 is 4, and 4 is the tens place. So 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 8. This is already 7, 3 fingers extended. 8, 9, 10. This is a 7. I want to make it an 8, tens complement of 8. So I would say 9, 10. Remember, this was already 8, closed fist. And then you're going to count starting at one higher number. So this is 9, and that's 10. So 2 extended fingers. What it means is that 8 plus 2 is 10. So that's a tens complement. These 2 hands, the way they are, represent 7 times 8. Multiply the open fingers, 3 on this hand and 2 on this hand. 3 times 2 is 6. That's the ones place. I'm going to count the closed fingers. In my right hand there's 2, and in my left hand there's 3. 2 and 3 is 5. So 7 times 8 is 56. 8 times 8. I'm going to turn this down, and my count will be, starting at closed fist, my count would be 9, 10. Because 8 and 2 are 10, so I have 2 extended fingers and 2 extended fingers. Now it represents 8 times 8. So I'm going to multiply the open fingers. 2 times 2, that's a 4. That's the ones place. And then I'm going to add the closed fingers. Right hand, I have 3 closed fingers. Left hand, I have 3 closed fingers. 3 and 3 is 6. So 8 times 8 is 64. 6 times 8. All right, my right hand is already an 8. This is an 8. 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's the tens complement. 6, start with 2 closed fists, and I'll say 7, 8, 9, correct count, and then finally close this and open these 2, 10, all right? So we can put the straight four fingers straight up because this is 7, 8, 9, 10. The rule is to multiply the open fingers. So I have 2 times 4 and I get an 8. That's my ones place. And then for the tens place, I'm going to add the closed fingers. I have 1 in this hand, and I have 3 in this hand. 3 and 1 is 4. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 9. What I'm going to do is close these. This is already a 9, and I'm going to count 10. I'm going to multiply the open fingers. 1 times 4. So I get a 4. That's my ones place. When I add the closed fingers, I have 4 on my right hand, and 1 on my left hand. 4 and 1 is 5. So 9 times 6 is 54. 8 times 9. This is already 9. And I want to make this an 8. So I want to put those two down. And this represents 9, 10. So this represents 8 times 9. 8 times 9. So I'm going to multiply the open fingers. 1 times 2. So 2 is the ones place. Add the closed fingers and I get 4 on this side, right? And I get 3 on this side, and 4 and 3 is 7. So 8 times 9 is 72. Yeah, just one more. What about 9 times 9? This is already a 9. So there it is. 9 and 1 is 10. The tens complement. Multiply 1 times 1. I get a 1. That's the ones place. And then I would add, in my right hand I have 4 closed fingers. In my left hand I have 4 closed fingers. 4 and 4 is 8. So 9 times 9 is 81 using tens complement multiplication. In this clip, we will demonstrate why tens complement multiplication gives us an accurate result. We're going to multiply 7 times 8. We're going to get 56. The tens complement of 7 is 3. The tens complement of 8 is 2. I'm going to write 7 as 10 minus 3 and 8 as 10 minus 2. And I'm going to do the binomial multiplication now. 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times minus 2 is minus 20. Minus 3 times 10 is minus 30. Minus 3 times a minus 2 is a plus 6. So if we multiply, these will be open fingers. 3 of them when it's a 7. And 2 of them when it's an 8. So 3 times 2 is 6. We get this plus 6, the ones place. Now if there's 3 fingers open, there must be 2 closed. If there's 2 fingers open, there must be 3 closed. So if we add the closed fingers, 2 plus 3, we get a 5. And that's the tens place. Multiplying the open fingers, we get the 6. Adding the closed fingers, we get the 5, the tens place, and the ones place. So it is 56. What's great about this tens complement multiplication is that the students can verify all the products 6 times 6 and up, 36 to 81. Verify those numbers, and that's much better than rote memory of those facts.